The network rail boss gone off the rails with this comment, Andrew?
I don't think so. So what has happened here is that this Nikki Hughes, who's the network rail executive, has been accused of being out of touch. And this was a post that was basically was defending the high salaries. Senior staff have very big salaries, apparently, at Network Rail. And Nikki Hughes put a post, I presume, on the internet, sort of saying it's a reminder, a lesson to those of us who should probably have worked harder at school. And, of course, a lesson like that, it's not really helpful, is it? Because school is a long time ago.
It's a bit late.
It's late. It's too late. So it's not really a useful lesson. But the thing about this article is you get to the end of the article and the last line is about how actually the comment has been misconstrued. The author was referring to her own experiences, not directing the comments at others. She later clarified this on the same thread, and this was well received by colleagues. So it's a non-story, in one of those fantastic non-stories where the last line reveals that you've been wasting your time reading it.
And it was all a dream.
It's like that. So she basically said, it's a lesson to me, I should have worked harder at school, posted that. Someone said, oh, you sound out of touch. And she said, no, that's not what I meant. And they're like, OK, that's fine. So why are we
How much stuff online is deliberately misunderstood to create outrage?
I mean, the most lazy thing that a journalist can do if they haven't got a story is find a couple of tweets about something and say, oh, look at this massive outrage is going on. And it's just two or three idiots.
Three angry people.
I mean, it's miraculous that this woman didn't apologise. She must have come that close or someone calling for her resignation.
Yeah, I know. She just said that I didn't mean that, and that was that.
And this has parallels with the Catherine Burble-Singh story, doesn't it? Of course, this is the inspirational head teacher of a school in a deprived part of London. She's transformed the fortunes of thousands of her pupils. She's a heroic figure. She's probably been on Free Speech Nation, has she?
Actually, she hasn't, but she is going to be.
Oh, there you go. Well, there you go. We've got an exclusive. And she made some comments and she said, look, girls are maybe not taking up physics for A-level because they don't want to do hard maths. They're just not interested.
And well, she was making the point that, there are sometimes other reasons why we don't have exact equity between the sexes in different subjects.
And I mean, she's an educator and she's known generations of teenage girls. And she said, look, for the most part, they tend not to want to do the hard maths. Right. I wonder whether the problem was the adjective hard there. It sort of implies that girls are thick or lazy.
Yeah.
But that confected outrage, again, from somebody being punished, really, being pilloried for just saying it as she sees it from her professional experience.
And it's a reasonable point of view, and it comes from a good place. Yeah, absolutely. I don't know what. Also, by the way, I mean, Catherine Burble-Singh's school has done incredible things for these kids. Inner city kids are not from privileged backgrounds. They're all getting fantastic results because of the measures that she's implemented. So I think she is an authority that ought to be listened to because she gets results, right?
Too right.